Last time, we harvested 600 kilos of Calamansi, and I'm happy with the quality, but the most difficult part remains marketing when the price is at its lowest. You like Calamansi? Oh, no? So I'm going to try to take this all the way to Davao. What I'm thinking is I'll take it to the public market, which is what I did last time with the fish. It was semi-successful. It's unfortunately not quite how things work. Of course, I could have had a buyer settled already, sorted already, but the price at that led me to think that I'll just take the risk. Of course, there's costs associated with transport, but I'm already paying those costs coming here in the first place. So, let's see. When the price is low, unfortunately, a lot of the cost gets taken up then by those who transport it, those who sell it. Their profit per kilo is almost always, I think, the same. So they target that. They have their costs. Sometimes that just makes up most of the price of the fruit when it actually reaches the customer. So I'm not going to hate on the buyers. I'm not going to hate on the middlemen. I wouldn't, but not for now anyway. But that's just how it is sometimes of year. They told me actually that other times of year when the price goes higher, and it can go 10 times higher, the buyers are actually comes looking for you. It's just a case of low demand at the moment. So yeah, it happens with everything. And so I'm not too worried. It's still a first harvest. This is still relatively small, even though it's a lot. So I'm just gonna see what we can do with it. We'll see. But that was easier said than done. Tomorrow I'll dispose of this. I went to the usual bagsakan places. Bankerohan is the main market here. They're not buying. There's so much lemon at the moment. That's why the price has gone through the floor. You saw it there, 15 per kilo. The buyer's price is what, 6 or 7 per kilo. So that's why. Well, it's not even break even, to be honest, with this amount. But I'll find a way to sell it tomorrow. This is what happens at this kind of time of year. The price will get better. This is always what happens. It'll go up again. It's just January. January is where everything goes quiet, and there's lots of big hangovers from Christmas, right? Something like this happens. It's not the end of the world, and the trees are still there. The sunk cost's there, yes, but the trees are still there. So they'll harvest for years and years and years and years. So that's all right. We can wait for the next one. But I'll figure out something. Someone's probably going to say I should turn it into juice or concentrate or something. Yes, that's a long-term goal. It'll happen in the right time. I have some of these rejects inside. I'm going to test some stuff. But for now, I haven't got the storage space for it. I haven't got the machines. I haven't got any of that stuff. And so I'm still in testing stages. I'm still trying to perfect it. I'm giving away all my secrets now, aren't I? Shouldn't give away all my secrets. But no, the time will come for that. The time will really, really come for that. But really, at the moment, it's getting the trees up to producing at a good volume consistently. And that's when you can really do some of the other stuff. But for now, yeah, we're getting there. I'm impressed at how quickly, but we're getting there. This is like half of my rejects. I've cut them already. Manual juicing is the way to go because I don't have a machine yet. But at least, give it a test. That's how it goes in agri. You've probably seen those truckloads of veggies in the cold to the areas just dumped. And the reason for that is occasionally the price just goes through the floor. All of this makes this less seeds. So, scientific mad laboratory. I'd also managed to sell some of my sacks through my Facebook page. I was so busy selling, I forgot to take my camera with me. I've sold quite a few sacks actually. This is now much more manageable. My tactic has been to find people who can sell them per kilo, because to sell 600 kilos of lemon myself per kilo is one thing. But when you have lots of people who are willing to get a sack and to mark up, it's working. It's working for this volume, so it's nice to see. I know how the networks work here. It's kind of someone knows lots of people, and they probably all have mutual friends as well, but if you reach out to someone who's willing to do that networking bit, because some people are better at that than me, I'm not very good at that stuff. I'm good at being like, do you want to make some money today? Sell a sack. Sell all of this. You can make a couple of $100 per sack. So yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Oh, you have bags. Okay. Very environmentally friendly. We've been. You've been packing per kilo too, right? So we got some of that.
Yeah.
They have a market for this. I now have. Wait. So we have this much.
You have already returned.
Oh, that's reserved now already. Oh, it smells good. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 sacks. 5 sacks of green and 1 sack of Malagi High. I haven't even filmed half of that. I've been going around with a friend who has linked me up with people who sell. As I said, I'm not good at sales, so I've given that to people who are good at sales. So there we are. What's the word for when you give jobs for other people? A delegation. Delegation, that's the one.
I thought it's Daot.
Yeah. I'm asking you. You ask me directions in Davao. I ask you how to speak English. Yeah. It's funny. Yeah. I'm not good at delegation, but I've managed that today. So there we are. Paper bags. Paper bags. Paper bags. Paper bags. Okay. Yeah. I'm naughty. Huh? You get some more. You want to get some more? You get 2 or 3. You want to get lots? Wow. 2. You put it on top. You put it in the bag. Oh. Yeah, you put it in there. Like, yay! We're gonna go deliver Calamansi. But can you carry this one? You try this one. Can you carry that? It's okay. Oi. Heavy? Okay, Daddy will carry.
It's a mini!
Because you're in the Philippines, that's why, Lily. Go! Oh.
Salamat ha!
Salamat!
Salamat ha! Salamat kayo! Makatilaw na ta sa service sa Agusan.
Sige. Yeah, you know what's Calamansi? You like Calamansi? Oh, no? You don't like Aslum? Very Aslum. Is Daddy Aslum? So I only have, I think, 4 sacks left to deliver. Yeah. Well done.
Yeah, Harry, what is inside? What is inside? What is inside, Daddy?
I have a very talkative assistant. I'm going to take the rest of these sacks in now. Yeah, I'm glad it worked out. It worked out well in the end. It was just a few restaurant markets, and then a few were sacks to people who want to resell them, and a few sacks of people who want to make juice, and and some people who just want to be supportive, which I really, really appreciate. So we got there in the end. 23 sacks all in all. Yeah, 23 sacks does the job. It's the proudest day of my life. I'm sending you Calamansi. I'm excited about that. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Malagi High. Can you say Malagi High?
I don't know, man. Malagi High.
Possibly. Okay, so the last sacks to go in. Yeah. This is what's left.
Right?
I had 23 sacks there.
Feels slightly illegal. Just in the black cart.
I know, right?
In the back.
You gonna help? Okay, we're gonna help. They're falling out. There you are. There's a taster.
A taster.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's one. Marasugi. Well, let's see, guys. Lily, you want to help? You gonna help? You help. You come with me. My little helper. Oh. My fanboy moment of supplying my idol of the food industry with Calamansi. Yeah!
I got Calamansi marked, you know?
Oh, you got the good, the juicy ones, yeah. Oh, and they are.
I'm excited about this.
It's gonna be cool. Yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Thanks,
My final customer of the day.
Oh, yeah.
The best. Save the best for last.
Now
we're talking.
You wanted to make a mess.
Yeah.
Daddy made a mess.
Oh, Daddy.
I've been waiting for this for so long. It's really good. Smoked salmon. Not lychee. I find, sorry, I'm not wearing clothes, am I? That's awkward. There's something great. A lot of recipes, they call for lemon juice or lemon as a marinade. I prefer calamansi juice. Actually, like, straight up, it's more like orange. But what I've noticed is when I marinate with the calamansi juice instead of the lemon has a tendency sometimes to break down the meat a bit too much. But the calamansi seems to get rid of any of the bad flavours, which I don't really know how the chicken's processed here. And it doesn't break it down too much. It's not too harsh on the meat. So there we go. Let's see how that goes. I'm just kind of trying to demonstrate what we can make with this stuff. Really, it's really versatile. Not only can you use it in food, for drinks, you can use it as deodorant, you can use it in soap, you can use it for all these purposes. So it's actually a really superfood, really is. It's been 6 hours, you can see it's not falling apart. Lemon juice I find would make it a bit stringy. This isn't. Well, this time of year it's cheaper to use tomatoes in a tin than buy them fresh, so that's what we're doing. Onions previously, also something that was unattainable. And then we have this curry powder, which I totally forgot I bought in Adams, in Hawaiian, which also produces that brilliant wine, and the balsamic vinegar.
Baby's not smiling.
Baby Snow smiling. Do you have lipstick like Baby Snow?
Yeah.
Brown the chicken, add the tomatoes and the balsamic vinegar, and you're done. Oh, tender, and it is really lemony. Wow. I'm gonna do that again. So my last customer of the day, Jeremy, has squeezed it all down into juice. And I want to see how he's using it there, on the restaurant level.
How's it going, man?
You're good, man. How are you? Now I know. Now I'm even more proud.
There you go.
That's really pure.
That's pure calamansi,
Wow.
right? And and then the other bag, we had them in 1 liter containers, have it frozen, right? And at home, it just turn into calamansi and honey juice.
Oh.
Delicious.
Oh. So this is a Mexican restaurant, right?
Yeah, sure. It's Portuguese, yeah, Portuguese. Not Mexican, not anything else. Portuguese. Pork chops.
Pork chops. Yeah. I see something else. I see something. This is
Oh yeah. You can tell right away, yeah?
I know what this is.
Seriously, this is good stuff. Like really good big chunk, like big lemons or calamansi, right? It's not those small and dried ones and bitter. This is like packed with juice, right? It's like really soft. It's just
You know, I that's what I'm trying to do. So I hopefully I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I have tried my own produce, but yeah. Oh yeah.
I want rum right now.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's try it. This should happen. I know I'm the one who grew this, but I do like it. There's a difference. There is a difference.
Sorry, these are coming from Maramang Market. Yeah, these ones. They're smaller. This batch is smaller, but sometimes we get it like really big.
The cod's not from Maramag.
No, it's not. No.
About Portuguese food. What do you think Portuguese food is? What would you say?
It's across. It's because it's neighboring country from Spain. Very similar, but they're not scared of the spices. So with the piri and all that stuff, you know, it's also as colorful as Spain. But did you know that Magellan is Portuguese?
Yes.
It's Portuguese, right?
Yes,
yeah,
he is. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I think that's why there's a lot of Filipino don't know that these flavor profile, right, may not be familiar, but once they tried it, they'll crave it. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw your hat. I like your hat. That's brilliant. The farm. Okay. Yeah. So it's an appropriate hat.
Yeah. I don't have the label yet, so.
That's cool. That's cool. These are more original and legit. Is there calamansi in the sauce as well, or only in the marinade?
In the sauce, yes, there is lemon. But on the next batch, we're gonna try to infuse your calamansi,
Oh yeah.
right? So and then the local chilies and local peppers and a bunch of good stuff in there.
But this chicken here is marinated with my calamansi.
With your calamansi. Right?
I've tried that.
So it's brine and it's splattered with the calamansi, and then after it's cooked, slather with our piri piri sauce.
This is a moment of pride for me.
Yeah.
I'm actually very, very proud of this. You're just like, yeah, whatever.
Go dig in.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, let's dig in. Let's eat. Oh, I think there's a rice for you.
Yep. What? You don't eat rice?
No, there's one here.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're going straight into the chicken first. I mean, this has calamansi in the marinade, so it's ooh, it smells awesome. Oh, and a bit of spice at the end. I don't even know how to describe that, but tender and really juicy. Okay, you win. You've turned. That is awesome.
And have a little of this one. This
There's just oil.
This is pure oil. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put a bit on the chicken, and then this, I'm just gonna. Oh, that's good. That's infused.
Yeah. That
It's
is
spicy.
well,
but
you
it's-
asked for it.
Yeah. It's spicy, but it's a little bit lemony.
Right.
I'm gonna say the lemon's coming out here. I'm just
Right.
gonna say that. It's probably not factually correct at all, but that's really wow. And just with the chicken, because people are scared of oil, but when it's the right type of oil, there's no problem at all. We have tamban, sardines from Maramag, and it's giant ocean in the middle of the mountains. Oh
We
wow,
put
okay.
lemon on almost everything.
Because I love the lemon because it just takes away those imperfections.
Yeah.
And especially something like tamban, like sardines, it has a really strong flavour.
Right.
This one is like, that's perfect. The fishiness is not too fishy.
Right.
So the ocean of Maramag, oh, that cod as well, wow. It's like buttery.
Yeah.
It's like butter melting in your mouth. I think there's only one thing left to try, and that is the pork.
No room in there.
No, I know, there's no. I'm scared of throwing it off the side. Okay, that I think is pork. I think that's fat, and that's incredibly tender. It just falls apart, cooked with the chickpeas. There's just none of that bad flavour. It's the power of something like lemon is it just removes these imperfections. It just balances perfectly, you know. And then you have the tomatoes as that extra bit of flavour. This last one is tomatoes and what's this? Cream? Chèvre cheese. Oh yeah, chèvre cheese. I thought it was a cheese. Yeah, creamy cheese. Chèvre cheese. Oh, okay, so we have, all local ingredients here. So the tomatoes are from Tans. Tancho is a guy who has a farm called Hectares of Hope. He produces these heirloom tomatoes. I went up there and I filmed there a couple of years ago, but all of my footage while I was editing just magically disappeared and deleted. So I still need to go back up there because what he's doing is fantastic. And the cheese is from Noble Goat, who I've also met the guys who make it. They're an Australian couple who taught the locals how to make great cheese. And also another place I need to go and check out and do a bit of filming. Okay, it's cheese and tomatoes works. Of course cheese and tomatoes works. Pizza, of course, but this is, I'm the worst food critic in the world. I don't know what term to use, but you get the fruitiness and the sweetness from the tomatoes. But then the cheese comes through, and the cheese brings its own, I don't even know if sourness is the right word, because it's not really. It's, the cheese brings that vibe as well into your mouth and explodes and just works incredibly well because these ingredients are such high quality, organic, and very fresh. This is my other new favourite now. It's hard to sell per kilo, but what I did find success in doing was, and I'm giving away all my secrets now, was finding people who would want to buy 1 or 2 sacks at wholesale prices and then retail it. I mean, I guess that's how the general system works in terms of you have the big wholesale market, yes, but then you have like little tally pappers on every corner. So they're the guys who really sell per kilo, per piece, like that. So it's like that. it makes sense. And then some of the other sacks went to guys with restaurants. They like them because they're big and they're full of juice. I've actually, by doing this, and I took a calculated risk, I'd spent about, 6,000 or something harvesting, including my fuel. It was something like that. And so I said to myself, okay, let's just see. Let's see what happens. It doesn't, as I said, it's not like fish. Fish was hundreds of thousands, and that's hard to take, but I said I can take that loss. So, okay, I tried it out, and in the end, made a little bit of profit. I drove around Davao a lot. It was all, there was no bookings, no planning, nothing like that, but I learned a lot about how things work. And there's multiple markets. The markets are fragmented, and there are people who will pay a premium for a premium product, and that's what I've realized is important for me to focus on, because if once you focus on the mass market, that's something entirely different. And I said from the start, I don't want to have a go at the middlemen. That's not what I'm here to do. They actually provide a very, very good service. You sell to the middlemen, it's sure. They actually link up. Trying to link up buyers and customers is incredibly difficult. I find that just trying to find customers, that's difficult enough. So if you build up a market of that many talipapas and so on and so forth, I get it. And, of course, you have one buyer takes it to Bankerohan. They get a little bit. Bankerohan, the market, the broker's there, the guy selling there's another bit. The guy who delivers to the small markets, the talipapas, a bit more. The talipapa itself, a bit more. That's why there's a big difference between farm price and market price. And in an ideal world, farmers would just be able to bring their produce direct. However, it doesn't quite work like that. And also, farmers don't supply every day. They just supply at certain times. The consumers only buy at certain times. So actually, what these middlemen do is a very, very valuable service. It's much more sure than having to go out and take this risk and so on and so forth. Of course, I'm going to try to build it slowly, but that's it really. And in terms of making juice and concentrate and stuff like that, I'm just trying it out for the moment. I'm just trying to see. I have ideas, but all of this is very much work in progress. Slowly but surely, it'll happen, but you can't do everything at once, and you can't do everything off your first harvest. In the first harvest, you just harvest is one thing. To get rid of all the produce is another thing. I didn't throw anything away. The rejects, they're all there. And, well, to not lose money as well is pretty good going. So that's something. And the trees are still there, of course. They're going to produce again. The price will improve again. This is the lowest price of the year traditionally, so I'm not too concerned about it. I'm really not too concerned. It's cycles of life, and we'll see how we go. We'll really see how we go. But I've learned a lot about how things work, and I've got an idea, and I've shared half of my secrets already with the internet. But networks matter. Actually, this is the thing. Marketing's the hardest part of it. And yeah, I want to say a big shout out as well to my friend Doug. Half the sacks, or more than half of the sacks, were sold because of his work, and he just did it as a friend because he likes doing that, and I really, really appreciate that. So I really, really appreciate friends who do that. And of course, a big shout out to everybody who's bought in any kind of quantity. I appreciate it. I do. It's where this stuff all becomes worth it, which hopefully it is now. So yeah.